Hey there guys, what's going on? So this week here on my channel is probably the biggest week I've not only had in this channel's little history since February, but probably one of the biggest weeks I've had on YouTube in general in terms of new releases, new vinyl stuff, new reviews. The only reason I'm kind of a week behind is because I've been writing new things, kind of battle testing new things, getting new stuff ready, as much content as I've ever planned out and pieced together and carefully have ever done in advance for something. I really built it up and went the extra mile for this week. So you're going to see so much new stuff. There's already going to be a ton of new stuff before this video even gets out. There's going to be a bunch of new reviews. There should be 5 new reviews before you see this video. One featuring the album that I'm going to be talking about in this vinyl unboxing. You're going to be seeing other great albums, a bunch of other September 9th releases coming up tomorrow as of this recording, as well as one older release that I finally put out and I kind of just outlined it and I just finished it. So that one's going to be coming out too. So much great stuff on here, guys. Some great vinyl stuff, and then we're going to do extra bonus song videos and, you know, cool, just amazing things like that. So excited. So as the skateboarders said at one time and probably don't say anymore, I'm so stoked for this. And you guys are just, you got to be in here, you got to belt in, you got to be along for the ride because it's going to be awesome this week. So let's get right into it here with the vinyl unboxing stuff. We're going to lead off with a record that was my first review that should be coming out in the pattern of all the videos that I have on my YouTube page, and this big bunch of them that are going to be out there. It is a rather divisive record. It is a record that so many people, fans and casual fans and people have just been back and forth and up and down on, with critiques and comments on this, liking this part and not this part, and I've been back and forth on it in so many ways. My review came out, and I'm still, you know, I'm still hovering on that grade that I gave it. Definitely go and watch it if you want to, you know a little bit more about what I'm talking about. But I haven't gotten to listen to the record yet, so that could change it. It's a very divisive thing. It's one of my favorite artists. This is his 14th studio LP. I accidentally said EP in the review video. Hopefully nobody will notice that. It is an LP, and I'm very excited to be able to present it to you a day ahead of release, as it just got to my doorstep today. Thank you to Pac-Sam and all that. They're not watching, but thank you to Pac-Sam anyway for you know, doing something a little bit earlier and a little bit in advance. It was really cool to get all this stuff kind of just before release day. It's one of my favorite things. So without further ado, and all that introduction, I hope you didn't mind, you know, staying with me as I talked and you didn't try to take that little knob and fast forward ahead here. Let's get into the vinyl unboxing. We're going to do it spontaneously today. No intros or lead-ins to me knowing what's going to be in here. We're doing this fresh and off the cuff with Ryan Adams and the self-titled, very large-headed album here today. The Ryan Adams album. It's weird to not have an album with a title. It's very confusing. I've been waiting for this moment because just the head thing, the cover just kind of alarms me a little bit. It casually sends me with panic and all that. But we have the cover here, of course, which actually says here on the side, features Gimme Something Good and My Wrecking Ball. Has a really nice digital download card along with it. I would ordinarily offer that, but probably not in this case, unless it is unlimited, just simply because they are a high-quality vinyl rip MP3, which is better than 99% of the digital download cards, digital download stuff you're going to get out there. So I'm really impressed with that. And then on the back we have the shaggy-haired man himself, who's the front and back seems to be a very popular theme here today. We have the front there, and then we have the back of the guy. And you're going to see that in the next album that I do a vinyl unboxing of as well. I'm not sure what that's about exactly, but we have the shaggy-haired fellow here himself, looking much like his 2005 bearded Cold Roses self, just sans the beard this time, but still with the jean wear in place and the patches and all that. Nearly 40-year-old man, but that's, you know, that's a different conversation, with a nice little Pac-Sam logo. And side A, Give Me Something Good, Kim, Trouble, Am I Safe, My Wrecking Ball, and divides pretty evenly with Stay With Me, Shadows, Feels Like Fire, I Just Might, Tired of Giving Up, and Let Go. It is produced by Ryan Adams in this case, as opposed to Oh, as opposed to Ethan John's dad, whose name is skipping out of my brain at the moment, who produced for the Stones and all those guys in the 70s and stuff, but, you know, that's another topic and a $100,000 other album to discuss at a different time. But we're going to get into it here now, as I still try to remember the name of that producer who produced Ashes and Fire with Ryan. But we're just going to leave that aside because, you know, I could be stuck on that brain teaser all afternoon. And you're all paying for the spontaneity in this moment as I struggle with what is definitely not frustration-free plastic packaging. And there we have it in even clearer detail. Not a gatefold in this case, it is just a simple single fold. And inside we have a very pretty little Pac-Sam logo here, which is the front of his studio out in Los Angeles, California. And it has hosted the likes of Fall Out Boy and Jenny Lewis, and Bob Mould has been out there. They actually just did a promo video for this with Gary Shandling and Bob Mould and all these other people and Don Was for it today, so it's something there. And on the back here, we have all of the lyrics to the songs, which I do appreciate because the lyrical content of this record is definitely something that has been in hot debate, because I am definitely of the opinion that it is a little bit more on the simple side, not as interesting, not as deeply introspective and really like full out kind of hitting you right in the chest as some of his great material often was known to do. So that's a little bit different, but we have all that, and there's a little picture of Ryan in the corner, and thanks to the likes of Don Was, Marshall Vore, Butch Vig, Johnny Depp I think is in here, Johnny T, My M, Pops, Jackie and Courtney Adams, all sorts of people through here, Steve Martin, probably not that one, but yeah, all kinds of little information here. Oh, Johnny Depp plays guitar on Kim, guitar and vocals on Feels Like Fire, and Mandy Moore once again does vocals on Trouble and Am I Safe, which is a very nice inclusion considering how nice their voices blend together. And this looks like it would actually make a really nice record insert if you didn't want to use this one over here. And to get to that, I actually write off, I really like the feel of this pressing. The feel of this press is really nice. And I'm really digging the inside here with the Pac-Sam label logos there. Stereo, I think that's really cool. And through Blue Note, and you can see, of course, where the tracks divide for each side. It's a really spiffy looking press here. Definitely very excited to get to play that because, you know, I'm up in the air, but I feel like the quality of the record, the quality it's pressed at, and the fact that, you know, Ryan, for all his up and down business, is really good with vinyl, is really going to be such a big selling point and such an important part of it that I'm really going to end up enjoying. So I can't wait to throw that on the turntable, get the wax spinning, hopefully have some songs from the record up on my YouTube page to give you an idea of the sound quality and how that's going to sound. Fingers crossed. And again, the surfer lingo, stoked about it. Hopefully that's going to sound really good. I'm really excited about it. No pre-order bonus package and all that stuff. So this is it. This is the vinyl. This is Ryan Adams with his 14th studio record, the self-titled one. Go out and pick it up for yourself on Pac-Sam, Amazon, all different places, independents where wonderful vinyl goodies are sold, and anything like that under the sun. This has been my first vinyl unboxing to go along with this great big shuffle of other videos to come this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for so much more still to come.